What does it all mean? Why am I here? What am I supposed to do? Why does everyone look like they're being so productive? Well, if you factor in the sheer unlikelihood of your existence, the first question is more a matter of how, and not so much why. So first, Earth needed to exist as a result of the sun existing, as a result of a condensed ball of gas existing. Then we as humans needed to exist, survive the way we have, develop the way we have, and evolve the way we have. Then each event that has happened had to happen for each of your family members to have met each other. Everything from the coffee shop they met at, in the city they moved to, the school they met at, or even the collapse of the Roman Empire. Every event ever has led your great-great-great-grandparents' great-great-great-grandparents to meet each other up to the intimate night your parents conceived you. So this all comes down to a special number. The chances of you existing are a 1 in 10 to the power of 2,685,000. So that's 10 with 2,685,000 zeros. Too much for me to put on the screen, so the universe just had a way. And since you're so rare, it is best you don't waste your life waiting for something to happen. But that's beyond the point. Every experience, memory, and lesson you have ever witnessed has led you to being the way you are. Every time you got late to school, every time you stubbed your toe, every time the water made contact with your ass after a fat one was dropped down there. These may seem inconsequential on the surface, but each time it happens, something changes. Here is an example. You had a square of dark chocolate at 6 in the evening, which led to you falling asleep 13 minutes 41 seconds at 52,345,673 nanoseconds later. It led to you waking up 3 minutes after your alarm, and inevitably getting to work 1 minute and 32 seconds later, which led to you forgetting to take an antihistamine, which led to you sneezing inconsiderably loudly in the elevator on your boss, which led to constant glares for the next 2 hours, which led to you skipping lunch due to a sense of unease. The action of skipping lunch led to you feeling drowsy for a couple of hours before bed, which led to you not getting your work done, and that became a straw that inevitably broke the camel's back. Except instead of a camel's back, it's your job. Which means the chances that this version of you is this you, and not Giga Chad you or the Soy Boy Wojak you, is considerably higher even than 10 to the power of 2,685,000. So that solves the how. But why? Why are you here? You, my friend, are here on the accords of the universe, your parents, and of course yourself. You are here because you are, and maybe your parents wanted a child. I think. But otherwise there is no reason. No reason for your existence, yet it is so important for the space-time continuum.
Explain.
Your sense of reality and groundedness is one of a kind, like a Minecraft world. Everyone is comparable, yet different. Although some have more interesting terrain generation, each world will exist or has existed as long as humanity or Minecraft still exists. You will never see all of them, some you will have a closer look at than others, and there are plenty long gone and plenty still to come. All based on the DNA or code. You exist because you do. It was inevitable. If there are infinite universes, you were
Inevitable.
You exist because if you don't, who'll take your place besides you? You are destined to exist, and there is simply nothing you can do about it. But then what are you supposed to do? The answer is simple. Live life. There really isn't much to it all. Shit just happens, usually as a result of shit happening in some way. There is no reason for it to, only an explanation as to how. Life just doesn't have a why, only why not, which means life has no meaning. There is simply no meaning to life as a whole. Worker ants seem so small, don't they? You don't remember the first time you saw one, let alone the 51,932nd. The same can apply to you. You exist only in the background, meaninglessly working for meaningless paper which the meaningless cashier might just let you exchange for meaningless food, all to get you to the next meaningless day. You do not matter to the hikers walking past you, or your ant colony you work for. In a way, you don't matter. Your existence is meaningless. Well, that's what I would say if everything was all shit and black and white. You may not matter to the ants in a neighboring colony 500 years into the future, but you do matter to the existence of stuff. If no one like you, human with blood, bone, and probably skin, existed, then no one exists. No one will exist. You matter to your children as without them, they wouldn't have existed, and without them, their children wouldn't exist. If your children never existed, then the toys and other necessities you buy for them would cause others not to exist. And every dinner you prepare for them and yourself would also not in fact exist. This means you are important. vital even. Life is a privilege and you are just supposed to live it. There may be no meaning to life, but that doesn't mean there is no meaning to yours. Only you can find this meaning, like finding the end portal in a Minecraft world, but every minute you spend not finding this just delays you from finding meaning, purpose. Your life is short. Unlike the existence of a Minecraft world, you are on a death timer. You can waste every breathing moment wasting your time only to do something you hate and seeing no change or improvement, or you can get out and get your shit together and do what you are supposed to. Live. Only you choose how you live it, and don't let anyone else, because that is incarceration. There are still trillions of things undone, trillions of things unsaid and unthought of. It is up to the trillions of life past and still to come to do, say, and think. You exist to do that, and help later generations continue doing that, so get out there and maybe do something. You only have roughly 30,315 days, and none of which will come back. Maybe to the universe you look like puny ants, but to we ants, you are one of our brethren.